Imagine you're sitting in a crowded room. Someone walks confidently onto a stage, they clear their throat, smile, open their mouth, and immediately call the teacher Mom. Silence. You weren't the one who said it. Yet somehow, your own body freezes. Your shoulders tense, your face twists. You want to look away, maybe even leave the room. But why? Why does someone else's mistake feel like it happened to you? And why is your brain desperate to escape something that isn't even your problem? 1,000 years ago, that reaction might have saved your life. Your first instinct is simple. Look away, close the video, skip the scene, anything to escape the feeling. But here's the strange part. Your brain knows nothing bad is happening. Nobody's chasing you, nobody's attacking you, nobody's embarrassing you, yet your heart speeds up anyway. That's the mystery, because embarrassment isn't just an emotion, it's contagious. One awkward moment can spread across an entire room without a single word being spoken. And humans aren't the only creatures that notice mistakes. Many animals react when another member of the group behaves strangely, but almost none react the way we do. So somewhere along our journey, our brains learned something unusual. They began treating someone else's social failure like a warning, not for them, for us. And that raises a bigger question. What exactly is your brain trying to protect? Maybe the answer isn't inside your head at all. Maybe it's hidden tens of thousands of years in the past, because surviving back then wasn't mainly about being the strongest, it was about staying accepted. Imagine waking up 30,000 years ago. No cities, no walls, no police, just a small group, maybe 30 people, maybe 40.
They're the only humans you'll ever know. Every meal depends on them. Every fire depends on them. Every night you sleep because they're nearby. Now imagine doing something deeply embarrassing. Not funny, dangerous. You accidentally insult the wrong person. You laugh during a serious ritual. You panic during a hunt. You fail when everyone is watching. Today, people might upload it online. Back then, there was nowhere to hide. Everyone remembered. And when your entire life depended on the group, reputation became survival. Suddenly, embarrassment wasn't just emotional pain. It became an alarm, a signal saying, don't let this happen again. But then something even stranger happened. Humans stopped learning only from their own mistakes. They discovered a shortcut. Watch someone else fail, feel their pain, avoid making the same mistake yourself. No injury required. It's almost like evolution invented a free trial for bad decisions. Someone else pays the price, your brain keeps the lesson. That's an incredible deal, unless you're the one making the mistake. And your brain takes that bargain very seriously. That's why watching an awkward speech can make your stomach tighten. Why hearing someone confidently say the wrong answer feels painful. Why missing a handshake somehow hurts the people watching more than the people involved. It's ridiculous.
Until you realize every cringe is your brain quietly asking, what if that had been us? And once that question appears, your imagination takes over. You don't see them anymore. You become them. For a few seconds, your brain runs a simulation. You feel their confusion. You predict everyone's reactions. You imagine what happens after. The memory, the regret, the sleepless night replaying everything, all before they've even finished the sentence. Humans are astonishingly good at predicting social consequences, sometimes too good, which explains another mystery. Why is secondhand embarrassment sometimes stronger than the embarrassment the person actually feels? Think about it. Have you ever watched someone confidently dance terribly while having the time of their life? They're smiling, everyone else is cringing. How can the audience feel worse than the performer? Because embarrassment doesn't come from reality, it comes from expectation. Your brain constantly predicts how people are supposed to behave. Stand here, say this, don't say that, smile now, stop talking, shake hands, don't wave when they weren't waving at you. Thousands of invisible rules, most of them nobody ever teaches you. You simply absorb them.
And once your brain learns those rules, it starts monitoring everyone else too. The moment someone breaks one, prediction collides with reality. That collision feels uncomfortable, not because anything dangerous happened, because your brain hates uncertainty. It wants order, patterns, social stability. So when someone suddenly trips over nothing or tells a joke nobody laughs at, Your brain doesn't merely witness the mistake, it starts calculating. Do people think less of them now? Would they think less of me? Would I survive in that situation? Could I accidentally do the same thing tomorrow? Congratulations, your brain has just opened 27 imaginary tabs. None of them can be closed. It's the original version of having too many browser tabs open, except every tab is socially awkward. And then another puzzle appears. If embarrassment helps us fit into groups, why do children often seem fearless? A toddler sings loudly in a supermarket. No shame.
They wear a superhero cape with rain boots. Perfectly normal. They fall over, stand back up, keep going. Adults clap. Nobody expects perfection, but somewhere along the way, something changes. Children slowly become experts at seeing themselves through other people's eyes. They notice reactions, smiles, raised eyebrows, laughter, whispers, approval, disapproval. Every interaction becomes another tiny lesson. Without realizing it, their brains begin building an invisible audience. Eventually, that audience never leaves, even when they're completely alone. Have you ever remembered something embarrassing from years ago while brushing your teeth? Nobody else was there. Nobody mentioned it. Yet suddenly, your face heats up. You groan. Maybe you even say, "Why did I do that?" out loud. Your brain just replayed the memory as if it were happening again. Why?
Because social memories are unusually powerful. Physical pain teaches you not to touch fire twice. Social pain teaches you not to repeat public mistakes. Both protect survival, just in different ways. Except humans developed something unusual. We don't only remember what happened, we imagine what everyone else remembers too. Whether they actually do, doesn't even matter. And here's the funny part. Most of the people you're worried about are busy replaying their own embarrassing memories instead. They're not thinking about yours. They're starring in their own mental disaster movie. Still, your brain refuses to believe that, because evolution preferred false alarms over social disasters. Better to worry unnecessarily than accidentally lose your place in the group. But then humans invented something evolution never saw coming: the internet. Suddenly, an awkward moment didn't disappear after sunset. It could survive forever. One embarrassing clip could be watched millions of times, not just by your tribe, by the entire planet. And somehow,
Millions of strangers would all feel the same secondhand embarrassment at exactly the same moment. Which raises an even bigger mystery. If Cringe is supposed to protect us, why do we voluntarily watch awkward videos again and again? Because deep down, your brain knows something your curiosity doesn't. Every awkward moment hides information. Someone says the wrong thing, trips over nothing, misses an obvious clue, walks into the wrong room. For a split second, your brain lights up. Not to laugh, to investigate. What went wrong? What rule did they break? Would I have done the same? It's almost like becoming a detective, except the crime is social, and the evidence is painfully awkward. That's why people can't stop watching. Every cringe is a puzzle. Your brain wants the answer before it lets you look away. And sometimes, the answer is surprisingly comforting. Because the biggest fear behind embarrassment isn't making a mistake, it's becoming an outsider. For almost all of human history, being rejected wasn't simply emotional. It could mean sleeping alone, missing food, losing protection, even dying. The human brain never forgot that. It simply updated the danger. Today, forgetting someone's name won't get you eaten by wolves, but your brain still reacts as if the tribe is watching. The ancient alarm still rings.
even when the danger disappeared thousands of years ago. That's why your palms sweat before speaking in front of strangers, why sending one text can feel terrifying, why accidentally waving at the wrong person feels strangely catastrophic. Logically, none of these should matter. Emotionally, they matter far more than they should, because your emotions were built for another world. And yet, there's another mystery. If embarrassment is so painful, why do humans deliberately embarrass themselves? Think about comedians, street performers, magicians, actors, even children trying to make their friends laugh. They willingly look ridiculous, sometimes on purpose. That seems like the exact opposite of survival. Until you notice something fascinating. The crowd usually laughs with them, not at them. Somehow, choosing embarrassment changes everything, because control changes meaning. When someone accidentally falls, everyone feels awkward.
When someone intentionally slips as part of a joke, everyone laughs. The action looks almost identical. The brain treats them completely differently. One signals lost control, the other signals confidence. Humans don't just react to events, they react to intentions, and that tiny difference rewrites the entire emotion.
Maybe that's why confident people often recover from embarrassing moments so quickly. They don't erase the mistake, they change the story. They laugh first, smile first, move on first. The audience follows. It's almost as if embarrassment needs permission to grow. Without resistance, it often shrinks. But resisting it, pretending nothing happened, that usually makes it worse. Everyone notices. The silence gets heavier. Your brain screams, "Abort mission." Unfortunately, there is no abort button for real life, only memories. Speaking of memories, have you noticed how embarrassing moments seem impossible to forget? You probably don't remember what you ate exactly 2 months ago, but you remember calling your teacher by the wrong name. You remember waving back at someone who wasn't waving at you. You remember walking into the wrong classroom or saying "you too" when the waiter told you to enjoy your meal. Some memories fade. Embarrassment refuses. Why?
Because emotionally charged memories receive special treatment. Your brain quietly labels them important, don't repeat, store permanently. It's efficient, annoying, but efficient. The strange part is the event usually wasn't nearly as important as your memory makes it feel. Psychologists even have a name for something related to this, the spotlight effect. Humans consistently believe other people notice them far more than they actually do. Imagine wearing mismatched shoes. You think everyone is staring. In reality, most people never even look down. They're busy worrying about themselves. Remember that invisible audience from earlier? Here's the twist. Everyone else has one too. Every person is convinced they're standing under the brightest spotlight. Meanwhile, everyone is accidentally shining that spotlight on themselves. It's a theater where every actor believes they're the only one on stage. No wonder social life feels exhausting. And yet, without that constant awareness, human civilization might never have worked. Cities depend on strangers cooperating. Schools depend on shared expectations. Workplaces depend on invisible social rules. Even standing in line
Only works because millions of people silently agree not to cut in front. Most of the rules keeping society together were never written. They exist inside human minds. Embarrassment quietly guards those rules every day, not with laws, with feelings. That's an extraordinary job for an emotion most people wish didn't exist. But perhaps the strangest discovery of all is what happens when embarrassment disappears completely. Certain conditions affecting social awareness can dramatically reduce feelings of embarrassment. People may ignore conventions that others follow automatically. At first, that sounds liberating. No awkwardness, no overthinking, no replaying conversations at 3 in the morning. But something important disappears too. The ability to instantly sense how your actions affect the group. Embarrassment isn't just emotional discomfort. It's part of the invisible glue connecting millions of unrelated people. Without it, cooperation becomes much harder. Empathy becomes weaker. Social learning slows down. That uncomfortable feeling you've spent your whole life trying to avoid may actually be one of humanity's greatest inventions. Not because it feels good, because it quietly teaches us to live together.
So the next time you instinctively hide behind your hands while watching someone else's awkward moment, remember what's really happening. Your brain isn't malfunctioning. It isn't being dramatic. It's running an ancient survival program written long before cities, long before schools, long before the internet, back when one social mistake could change your entire future. Today, that same program still whispers inside your mind. It makes you cringe, it makes you empathize, it makes you learn. And perhaps that's the biggest irony of all. The feeling we spend our lives trying to escape may be one of the reasons humans became so remarkably good at living together. Every cringe is more than an awkward moment. It's an echo from a time when belonging meant survival. The next time someone else's mistake makes you want to look away, remember, you aren't just witnessing their embarrassment. You're listening to one of the oldest survival instincts your brain still carries.